So I have the perfect tool to present face-to-face with your students or remote. And my students who are watching, you can even present live to your colleagues and your students in your class. So let me show you. First of all, I'm in PowerPoint. But important point, I'm in PowerPoint, the online version. How did I get here? I went to office.com and then open PowerPoint. Now you could have created the PowerPoint in the premium version, the fully installed version, but you need to actually use Present Live in the online version. Why? Because our students and our classmates will be online as well. So when I click PowerPoint, I've loaded up the slide deck that you could save on your OneDrive. And here we go. I've opened to the slideshow tab right here, and I want to set something up before I go to Present Live. I want to use subtitles. Maybe some of your classmates and some of your students may be hard of hearing, and it might be easy on the teacher screen to be able to see closed captioning. So I can click Always Use Subtitles. I'm going to go from English to English, so that everyone can see my language below the slide. But you can actually switch it from a spoken language, let's say English, to a subtitle language like Spanish. Pretty cool. But let's try this Present Live. Under Present Live, under the Slideshow tab, I'm going to click this down arrow, and notice it says anyone or only people in your organization. Now, if you're just doing a college class, everybody would be part of your organization. But if you want to extend it to allow anyone to join in, feel free. So I'm going to now click Present Live. Notice the opening PowerPoint Live slide. This wasn't really part of my deck. So now I can grab my smartphone or mobile device and click on my camera, point it to the screen. I don't need a QR code reader. You'll be able to click tap here to open this page. And now the students are able to see the presentation, my voice, even switch languages in the bottom left-hand corner to 64 different languages, and even do live emojis on my screen all at once. So if my students want to give some feedback, everybody look at my screen right now. Do you see this happening on the screen? So it shows me how many students have joined or how many of your classmates have joined. And everyone notice up here, at any point in time, if someone doesn't have a smartphone, no issue. On any device connected to the internet, they can just type in this web address and be a participant. And as I now start beginning my presentation about digital design, do you see my text also showing up on the bottom of the screen as closed captioning as well? So on their device and also on the bottom of the screen. Pretty amazing. And if at any point in time I need to go back to that opening slide, look down here on this toolbar that I'm pointing to on the left. I can resume my session or go back to this toolbar that's loading here on the left in just a moment. And down here, this button allows me to show that welcome screen again at any time. There is an endless number of students and participants that could be a part of this. And at any time, the student could actually, even though I might be on the third or fourth slide, they may have joined later. They can scroll up, even if they join late, and see my earlier text to speech, and then use the slides and go backwards to earlier slides to not only see the text, but to see the image, even though I'm on another one. Even after I'm done presenting, 30 minutes later, they'll be able to still see these slides on their device. So anytime you want to present, open PowerPoint Live, even in Microsoft Teams, and you can connect through a QR code or a URL on your personal device. You can use device like captions and take a look. We can pick any of these languages. And now as I'm presenting, the entire audience will be able to see what I'm saying in multiple languages that they might prefer. And at any time, The audience can click on the emojis to give feedback. At the end of your presentation, you can rate the presenter and give them good constructive feedback, or maybe add some questions so you know who needs extra assistance. So check out PowerPoint Live.